Alright, and let's see. This one here for reference. Alright, good evening. Secret Library. According to the game itself, it's the last chapter. Not sure how true that is. And also not sure how long it takes. But I don't expect this to be very long today. Which would be wonderful, because afterwards I will be ready. Or maybe not. Right. Where do we even start here? I think I can put maybe something in there. And I can turn this. That's a crank of some kind. Right. Can I put that in here? No, I need to keep that back a bit. Nothing there. Ah, of course, time. To before... Haven't used this mechanic actually in a while. To before this thing was used. You go in here maybe? No. Wait, if I move this... A metal grate. That combines, I'm assuming? Metal grate with a lever. Because when in the past this also doesn't move. You go in there. It looks incredibly unsafe. From the abbot's room, I took the stairwell up to a small balcony at the very top of the tower. View from this height of the vast space below, the narrow balcony would be enough to cause dizziness for some. To me, it revealed that I need to get to the door below the roof to the of the building across from me. Right, this is just what I just did. Now, that's a complex system of mirrors. Do we have here? Take this out. That's a rod. Or rather, there is one in the middle, but I think I need to... combine that with something. And I can currently only rotate the outer part. No, I can also rotate the inner part. Okay. So I'm assuming that I put this somewhere and then rotate stuff. Shield goes there. Or a crest of some kind. I cannot go outside. I probably shouldn't go outside. Cross-shaped lever part. So you do not go on here. Do we have here? Those are the mirrors. Or rather specifically, it is this one mirror. And I have the same thing on the other side for this mirror, only I don't have the possibility to rotate it here. Okay. Time portal only outside. Neither fits as expected. And then here I only got back here. Can I open this any further? No. A lever. Do you go on here? Oh wait, do you go on there? No. Something needed for that as well. Okay, now turn it. So this just moves it left to right, or left to right and turning. Front to back, okay. I cannot do anything with this thing. I need something threaded to put it into. How do I activate? Because those are mirrors, I'm assuming I have to put light through somehow. But I'm not quite sure as to how yet. And I think I need to replace this here with something. Like this side. Right, now question. Normally, if I'm done with the past, the time portal vanishes. In this case, however, it's still there. However, I can't get to it, so I don't think it matters. I think that's just an oversight. Where... This appears to be a receiver of some kind. Can't get out there. This takes me directly to the other side, so there's nothing here I need. This weird lizard thing looks weird. Cannot move these to the side to maybe open that. No going outside here either. Alright. Where does the light for the mirrors come from? Let's look in the book. But how can I get there without sprouting links? Okay, my job was premature. I did not find the secret library even after making my way through the door of the main building. Although I did find a complex system of mirrors and rotating mechanisms, it must be part of some ingenious protective arrangement against potential trespassers in the secret library. I need to search the place thoroughly, and I'm sure I will overcome even this obstacle. I assume that the way forward will be through the very well concealed door. I should hurry. It has been quite some time since I left Master Leonardo. Right. Cannot do any... Oh. Oh, okay, I see. You need to be... Those two need to be on the inside. Then that looks like it also has to be on the inside, and this looks like it's outside, inside. Outside, inside, inside. Let's see if it fits. It does, in fact. Oh, fucking hell. See, scratch marks. You go to the side, Oh, is there some kind of... Okay, you go outside now. You go outside. Wonderful. Found the wheel. You on the other side are not. Or can I put the wheel on here? No. I think that wheel goes over there. Based on color alone. Get the second part. Pretty sure this is the second part for here. Thread it in. Cross-shaped lever. That's a big mirror. Okay, mirrors start now. And now I have to put the mirrors somewhere. Now I have to... Would be easy if I knew where to point them. Okay, you do not get hit currently. However, you do. That goes nothing. That goes nowhere. If I move you... Okay. You hit this mirror, which then returns it. Alright. Let's play with this stick. Assuming... Turn this one around. What the fuck? I just hit it? Okay, so here we have a door. Drawn in meticulous detail. Okay, this is the sun, this is the mirror. One is here. And yeah, here it shows a wheel. So this is just a diagram of up here. Get a lens. And this shows the various steps. So, step 1, this door. Pretty sure that this is supposed to be the door as seen here, based on the mirror being there. And this one is this diagram here. Second would be up there for a wheel, which probably goes on here then. So, right. Just have easy to understand instructions. To go there, I need to have this one on the furthest position. And then probably from here, from there. So, first off, remove this one. Oh, right. The lens goes here. That way I get a second... Okay. You come here from there and you are hit here. So I need to turn you around. Then you hit the mirror back there. That mirror needs to be flipped like that. And then that mirror needs to be flipped like here. That gives me a wheel. Also, how the character didn't see those things beforehand, it's not that dark in here. Okay, so I need to move them outward. No, I need to move them inwards. That allows me to do this. I'm assuming I have to move them inwards. Does not show anything here. I can move them either outward or inward. Oh, right. Right. Not even that complicated. I need to make sure that all of these do not hit up here. So inwards was the correct answer. Then move those two out. Move that around. Move that one further. Move that like this. And move that out of the way. A steering wheel, specifically a steering wheel. I mean, technically it steers the mirror, so it's not completely incorrect. Okay, number 3 is up here. I need to go from... Assuming this mirror, because I just got the option to manipulate it. So 3 would go from here. This is the second position. Has to come from there. So get that in the second position. Get the other mirror in the second position. And I think those should be the same since it's going unknown. Then I need to have you shown up. And I don't actually think I have the possibility to do so. The sun is not a mirror, I believe. This goes here. Here. You then only go to here. Oh, you technically go from there as well. From the weird goblin creature lizard thing. But I think the weird lizard thing is the fourth, the door. Okay, I think I got how it's supposed to work. Nope. You go in the fourth position. You go in the fourth position, and I think you keep that heading. And then you go here. Right. Another type of wheel, 8-sided board. I know this type of puzzle and I do not like them. Right, you can go here. Move you down. Move you down. Then you should be able to move here without issue. This one has to go there. This one has to go to the side. Move you aside. You have to end up there. So you go here, you go there. This one was an easy one, if that unfortunately is not correct. Wait, how do I put this actually? Where do I put this actually? Oh, I put it there. Oh, okay. So there's no other here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 2 on this side. Move this up. Move this like this. Move this down. Then there should be 2 on the upper part. Not there. Not there. Not there. This is what I call a very simple type of Rubik's Cube. Where the fuck is the last one? Oh, there it is. So I have both of them on this side. That means I need to... So I have 2 of them on that side, which means I need to rotate this one. Where's the 4th one now? There it is. Get it there, move it like this, move it like this, move it like this. But that of course moves the other one as well. And it does both of them now. You're not here. Not here. There. Move like this. Move this away. Move like this. Move like this. Move like this. I need to get it around 1. Okay. And now I need to hit both of the eyes, I'm assuming. So, this one comes from here, which would come from there. So if I just put you in this direction, that should be the first eye, yes. Then this one comes from this mirror. For that I need to hit see the issue. So move that this way. No, wait. That way. Now you move over here. And then you move here. That should open the door. Perfect. Okay, was this the last thing? Make sure the floorboards don't collapse. Oh. They just have a stopping plate to close the door. Nice. Right. Then we have another door. We have how did he lift that? This looks massive. Like if this is normal rock, I'm not sure I could lift that. Nothing on the stairs. I cannot go back up. For the weight, I need something else. Time portal. When everything was still whole. What do we have here? No. Even though it's whole, I still cannot step on it. So that puzzle is, I believe, the only thing I can do at the moment. So it's just same symbol touching each other. Good. Okay, I was able to find and open the secret passage from the mirror room and use the portal to return to the present. I carefully advanced forward as the way back is impassable now, even if I wanted to turn around. As I walk along the walls of this monastery, I'm astonished by the skill and resourcefulness of its builders. I feel that I'm only few obstacles away from my objective, the secret library. This is actually longer than I expected. I expected it to be like one room. A difficult room, but only one nonetheless. Okay, that is not on this door. Grab whatever that is. I feel that goes on the weight. Yep, screwed on top. And hung here. This thing looks incredibly heavy. I need a crank for that. I'm assuming that removes the weight again. Or brings it back up. This shows which door to move, I'm assuming. Yeah, so this goes basically this door or this door. Put it like this already. Now, what did I see here? So I need to move those so I can move both up. What did that do? Wait, did that remove already? I also hear a time portal. Right, what is this? Okay, I think I understand. But I cannot rotate that, so I need to rotate that one first, so... get you aside. Okay, that means first I need to rotate this one. Rotate this one so I can move that in there. Then rotate this around so I can move that in there. The other side I need to have these corners on. Grab that. That is a short key. Assuming this goes on here. Oh, so the crank was there all along. Okay, so this moves down there, I'm assuming. But I cannot interact with that anymore, so I think I already solved it correctly. However, would I get... Oh. This fell out. Right. Handle with full-pointed section. Don't think you go in there. No. That's a flower motif. You go in here. I need something else for in there. Cannot manipulate this anymore, so that's not it. Can I take you out? I feel like I need to take this out. Oh, do I? I don't think that helped me. Ah, that way. That was the wrong one. Switch again. So now, the same as on the other door, only on a larger scale, with basically twice the size. Twice the amount of symbols, at least. Right. If I do it like this, then here. Here. Okay, now we have an issue. I think the best solution would be to focus on getting one correct. Ah. Right, so this can't be correct because I need the trident on both sides. And I'm pretty sure it is regardless of which symbol I use here. That I know, actually not. Okay. So this one would be correct. But this one needs to have the same symbol, so that's wrong. Next attempt. You here, also wrong. Which I went to the right, I believe. This one here, also wrong. Now I believe that was a full rotation, and it is not possible. So I need to do one further. And just solve them. Time portal. Those things were flashing for some reason, I don't know why. Okay. I'm gonna try solving the left side. Well, let's see if I can get anything with the left side that this works. So this would work. Trying put the same symbols on this side. This would already work. Wow, lucky. Extremely lucky, in fact. I can move you. Need a key for that. This probably opens that one. Then we have a door down here, which also needs a key. Cannot interact with the torch. Cannot look outside. Can I grab anything from this side of the door? No. This is just looking like a normal bench. Except for this part and this part. Connected to this here. There. Should fit. Okay, get a key. Go in the door. I kind of feel like... Okay, that looks more like books. I did not pay attention to the architecture, if this would actually be where we end up. Alright, I need something else for this side. Okay. Getting ever closer to the place I seek. I find myself in a room high above the scriptorium from which I started this adventure with Master Leonard. A quick look through the window reassures me that he is no danger to relax at all. Now I need to concentrate in searching this room. It must be just a few steps away from the Chronicle Ordo Justitialis? Justitialis, okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like this entire thing defeats the purpose. Like, removes the purpose of having a secret library because it's a library, you want to use it. So we have various colored stripes. Okay. Unless of course it's more like a vault, in which case understandable. Then again, it should probably be protected not by riddles that can be solved, but by like a massive door. Right, so one blue, the cross looks weird. Nothing on here. I have one blue, I have like 2 yellow, 3 green. And if the book's interesting, again, those books are, again, just straight up massive. One blue, 2 yellow, 3 green. What are you? Do I just pull you? Yes. Oh, I see, okay. Cannot move any further down. Okay, so move you back here, move you in here. Move you there. You here. You here. Like this, like this. Is this not open? Oh no, I need to bring it over half, I believe. Right, I'm as high as I can go. I need to get more on this side, so have you go all the way down here. Then move this here. So I need to get a bit further down. As high as I can go, okay. To the bottom. Like this. Like this. Okay, so that's an issue. I need to use this part on here. However, for that I first need to move this one. I can't, so I need to move it up first and then use this. So... although, okay, that also works. Door open. And that looks like a library to me. He closed the door. That is, I believe, the first time he actually turned around to close a door. Oh, that's a weird view. Okay, time portal. Now that's the secret society, people. Steal his key. He was up here. Now I need to find out where this key belongs. What does the key... is there... no, I can't go to the window. There's nothing to see on the lens. Right. We're getting this off of... searching his room. Ordo Justitialis. This is it. I'm at my destination. The secret language will hopefully shed some light on current and post events. I glanced into the rich past of this venerable place and witnessed something truly extraordinary. In the room where a dozen or more figures are up and read. Figures I've seen several times, always only for a moment. But on this occasion I had enough time to inspect these mysterious figures, mercilessly trapped in a single frozen moment of time. They stood arranged in lines for some significant ceremony. Forward, apart from the rest, a single dominant figure led the ceremony, and again, as I witnessed before, I saw that the binding chains of time had no effect on it as it felt my presence. There is no doubt in my mind that the ceremonial rite had something to do with the book, the order, and this monastery. My curiosity is so powerful. I hope nothing terrible happens, so I quickly threw the book before taking it back to Master Leonardi. Well, that's an error. Here. Is this voiced?
In the year 1212 since the birth of Christ, Friedrich, the only son of Heinrich Stauffer, to his father's glorious throne arose. By Providence chosen, though only 16 years old, clever and strong, he was a king most bold. Challenges were plentiful, but his judgments full of wisdom. Soon many a vassal, duke, or lord swore fealty to his kingdom. Monarch Roger, a patron to the erudite and all the wise men, every scholar, no matter the faith, was welcomed to his realm. His deeds were glorious, his subjects loved him more and more, his dominion prospered like never before. Soon the rumors were spread from the east to the west about Roger, the ruler of Christians, by God himself blessed. This praise reached Pope Gregory, but he froze, irked by hearing of another man as one God chose. Gregory's envy would lead to consequences most dire. No living soul could save Friedrich from his ire. With excommunication being his only other fate, Roger rode to Palestine on a crusade to save his state. Even with his most trusted knights, a dangerous proposition. Journey long, perilous and exhausting, a truly risky mission. Many a good man dead due to illness or fatigue. That was the true terror of the Pope's intrigue. One day a desert storm came, raged and refused to wane, threatening to end both their lives and the campaign. It seemed that for the Emperor's army all hope was lost. Sentries were ordered to find shelter, no matter the cost. At the last moment, the group's scouts spotted a cave. Though ominous and sinister, they must choose to be brave. Roger's men entered the grotto with uneasy feel, making camp in surroundings that were most unreal. Days went by, the storm unwavering, no sign it would clear. Friedrich and his chosen explored their shelter without fear. Delving deeper into their shelter, anything but small, dark passages lined by pillars receded to a large hall. Friedrich and his company were men loyal and seasoned, but in their hearts was dread which could not be reasoned. Architecture meant not for living men, vast and bold, perhaps chiseled by some mysterious giants of old. Distracted from his reverie by a glimmer of light, Roger saw a part of metal buried in the sand upright. A machine, a gate, centuries old, with it he must return. What trove of lost knowledge from it could he learn? Friedrich, albeit short on time, researched that device. Its power
Bit
to
of a
grant wisdom
sound
should
error
more
there.
than suffice. Gate to the Temple of Wisdom, the device was now called. It would lead to understanding of deep truths unequaled. In much higher spirits, knights loaded the gate on the caravan, and once again their journey, their crusade has began. The dread lifted, resolve firmer than ever before, no longer fearful of what for them lay in store. No more was the journey punishment meant by the Pope. Now their quest was meaningful, their hearts full of hope. In the end, Rogga gained control of Jerusalem without blood spilt, opened the Holy Land to pilgrims again, defensive walls rebuilt. City's crown rested on Emperor's noble head, with wise Sultan al-Kamil he shared his bread. People sang only praise for their emperor once again. With glory and magnificence, he continued his reign. Through the gate to the Temple of Wisdom, Friedrich often went. To learn its secrets, to further knowledge was his lustrous intent. He worked closely with those most loyal, those he chose. Thus, a new order of Knights Noble, order of justice, arose. Emperor Friedrich, always at their point, titled Grand Master, felt he did enough to sate Pope's anger, averted disaster. But to Gregory's ears were whispered rumors terrible, stories about a deal with the devil and lies unbearable, about how Rogga's order was built to conceal a devil's gift, and since the Pope believed it, it caused an irreparable rift. Not long before the Emperor was excommunicated, by all the people of faith, he was to be isolated. Residents of Jerusalem who just a year ago called him their savior, now cast him out, the Pope to blame for this behavior. The Emperor by this iniquity was aback taken. All the Pope's intrigues left him quite shaken. When he finally retreated to Italy and his throne, he lived for his order of justice and his land alone. Rogga guarded the secrets of the order, for his enemies would not cease. Wanted the gate more than secure, no longer believing in peace. A plan born both from his genial mind and godly inspiration. To build a fortress for the order, to be held in awe by the whole nation. To the castle's construction, he devoted his life. 8 massive walls to survive any strife. 8 watchtowers with windows peering over the countryside. Eternally guarded by 8 men most loyal and eagle-eyed. 8 sides to the courtyard for the men to meet and rest. In the middle of it all, an 8-sided podium protected best. On this podium, the gate to the Temple of Wisdom was erected. By all the knights, not to be worshipped, but to be respected. So it was created. For both the lost and the wise it did shine. Templum Justitia, the Temple of Justice, the castle, the shrine. It was quarters of the Order by the wise Placentinus foretold. Inside were troves of wisdom and power, more precious than gold. Even for the wise and powerful flies the time. Men became old, children rose to their prime. After the death of Rogga, Grand Master first, others came, best of the Order in wisdom versed. One after another silent, hidden, but each of virtue measure, the gate to the Temple of Wisdom, always their treasure. Generation after generation, the secret was keeping, wealth and wisdom gaining, never relenting, never sleeping. But the year 1465 after Christ came, and for the Order of Justice, the world was never the same.
There he is! Look up! In the window, across the room! Get him!
Okay, how did they manage to get this fast? Right, so as I expected, this wasn't especially long. But seriously, they were just down there. How did they get here that fast? First off, the way had a broken bridge on it, for which I had to travel into the past. Apparently it's been repaired while reading the book. Right, thank you for the support and you've shown. So that was the second part. 4 hours 17. Took me about as long as the first part. Less hints though. I don't think I've used a single one of them. Not sure. Oh, I never noticed you can move this. Anyway, the third part is out. I will probably play that at a later point as well. And since I basically... Now, for the story, I'm not sure how much of that is rooted in reality. Then again, since it's time travel, probably not a lot of it. And yeah, otherwise I bid you a good night. Even though it's really early today. Huh. Didn't take long and I started earlier than usual. Yeah, as mentioned, good night and maybe see you tomorrow.